Settings. Welcome back. Welcome back to Dune Awakening for Chapter 3 and Raiders of the Broken Land DLC. Now, as you can see, my base is still standing. I did go in every couple of weeks or every few days and kind of like just got enough energy back to keep everything running and paid the taxes. Now, the good thing is, taxes are gone. We don't have to pay any more taxes. Taxes are a thing of the past, which I think just makes so much sense because it really was just incredibly annoying. And there wasn't really any purpose to the tax. Like it was, yeah, it shouldn't have been there from the beginning. But it's gone now, so there's that. And yeah, taxes are gone. If you want to join back in, do that. The only thing you basically need to do to keep your base alive is keeping the energy up. At the same time, there's a new base backup thing that allows you to just put your whole base into this backup thing, and then you can just drop it off into your storage at the capital or whatever, and come back and just drop it out here again. So you don't actually need to spend anything. We're going to do that as well after we finish with this DLC. Alright, so there's a few different things. There's this thing, Call to Arms, which I think is from the main quest. It's an old one. Art of Making Friends. Oh, that's right here. By the way, I never did the deep desert stuff. It was, at the time, just impossible to do. Okay, so there's a factions quest. So I'm not quite sure if that's a DLC or what's going on. Protracted conflict, that's War of Assassins, can only be won through politics and alliances. I was commanded to gain the favor of the House of Landsrat. The missions for them. I think this is kind of like a Landsrat thing. So this is a faction quest, and this is for Landsrat. We're just going to do that, I think. That should be easy enough. probably have to go to Arcane for that. I would assume. Now they've put some new kind of like repeatable, what do they call it? Places on the map that you can go to and kind of like redo over and over to get better equipment, gear and whatnot. I haven't tried any of these, so we'll see what we get up to. So you see, so this, for example, I think these are like the things that have names. I think are quests for the Landsrat. They kind of rework the whole Landsrat. But then there's new things here where you can see Imperial testing stations. That's it. The Imperial testing stations are just available for everyone, where you can go and do stuff, get better equipment, all that shit. Should probably do at some point. Otherwise, you have these here, these yellow ones, which I think are quests for the Landsrat. Did they shorten this, by the way? I had the feeling this was way quicker to get there than it used to be. I think they shortened the distance between Haga Basin and Arrakeen. Come on. Actually, I haven't checked my equipment at all. There could be a possibility that some of it is breaking down soon. And I need to do new ones. But too late for that now. Yeah. The quest is popping out there at the top. Probably have to talk to Tufia Watt to see what's what. Tufia Watt is over there, so we can just basically go in straight up. So they revamped the whole Landsrat thing. I don't know what it looks like now. No clue. That's a big ass hall, isn't it? Is it meant to be Duke Electro?
Master Hawat says you've earned a reputation for results, Agent. That's good. You've done all we could ask. Because of your work, the bad spice epidemic has been contained, although its cause remains elusive. The city breathes easier tonight, and that is no small gift. You did more than that. The House owes you. I owe you.
I'm yours to command, sire.
Very good, Agent. Your experience navigating the Badlands and back alleys is required. While the open fighting cools, the real war shifts to politics. The Landsrat is its own battlefield.
How may we gain ground there?
Through trust, Agent, and through influence. A stronger force in conflict than any sword, cannon, or warship. The great houses move their envoys across Arrakis like pieces on a board. Every smile hides a calculation. You must go amongst them, gain their trust where you can. Trust begets influence, and influence wins allies.
And allies win wars, sire.
Indeed. I can see that Master Hawat did well in choosing you. Your mission is to seek out these envoys and give them aid. Provide service that goes beyond our banner. And doors will open. Doors will open and missions of greater consequence will follow.
I shall report to Fiawat and await your summon. Okay, so I think you can now do repeatable quests for Lance Rod. Look, at the Lance Rod, I'm not really super interested in this. But at least I want to do it once here.
Report your impressions of the Duke. I trust you analyzed more than you merely observed.
I see why people follow him, their strength in his conviction.
Conviction is a rare currency in the Imperium, rarer still when paired with competence. Those who follow him do so not from fear, but from trust. That is the foundation of true power. Remember that, should you ever lead others yourself. What did the Duke command of you?
Duke Atreides has tasked me with building alliances among the houses of the Landsraad.
As I expected. The Duke sees value in your mobility and in your anonymity. You can operate where our banners cannot. A diplomatic envoy without the burden of name or title.
Understand.
Landsraad intrigue is not the battlefield our beloved Duke prefers, but he understands its necessity. I will prepare you to engage with the great houses on terms that benefit ours.
How will you do that?
Directly. We will connect you to a mnemonic flutter system, a Mentat-derived training apparatus. It imprints covert operational knowledge straight into the neural lattice.
A mnemonic flutter system?
Yes. A refined network of pulse-synchronized instruction. You will not learn in the traditional sense. You will be conditioned to remember what has not yet happened. My library of strategic heuristics is extensive, and you will make use of it.
Sounds painful.
The experience may push your limits. If you need a moment to prepare, take it. When you are ready, return to me, and the process will begin.
I'm ready.
You may feel disoriented. The information is there, latent. Speaking now will only cloud recall. Take a moment. Listen. Let the patterns align. The knowledge has been imprinted, but it lies beneath the surface, unformed. Action will awaken it. Real risk, real decisions, real consequences. Only under pressure does the mind remember what it has been taught.
What kind of pressure?
Seek out a Landsraad assignment, serve a house's interests, and in doing so, reveal your own emerging capabilities. This is not learning. It is remembering who you are trained to become.
Which house should I favor?
Every week, the Landsraad Council votes to enact decrees on Arrakis. They take advantage of this, and so do the Harkonnens. We aid them to build a rapport. The Harkonnens don't play fair, so we must spin our own webs of intrigue. We cannot afford to shun this game. We must secure more allies than the Harkonnens. Unfortunately, the great houses are all too aware of this, and we'll take advantage. So it goes.
Bye. Okay, so I think for the DLC we need to actually go to a trading hub. Alright, Landsraad board. You can now take Landsraad missions from the Landsraad board. You must be a member of a faction-aligned guild to access it. You can access mission from the Landsraad board. You must be a member of a faction-aligned guild. Okay. Faction-aligned. Tasks are read by speaking with the house envoy representative for each house. From the Landsraad board, click on a house to preview missions you can complete. Okay. The Landsraad Council convenes weekly depository by degree. Take control choose the degree by completing a row of house requirements horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. We're having the most hard. Are we playing what's it called? Bingo? Okay, looks like we claimed everything. Landsraad missions. The Kirimdor employees added to the relevant category in the skill specialization menu. Specialization, that's a new thing as well. Gain 5 mnemonic recollections per day to access recollection rewards. So you can do 5 quests, I assume. Unused recollections can implement for up to 7 days. So you can do 35 if you don't do them per day. Crafting, gathering. So there's a new specialization. What do these specializations do? Crafting XP. Skill points. What's this? That's right. Specializations. There you go. Specializations are a new component of the skill menu. Specializations offer 5 distinct categories of activities to progress through. Crafting, gathering, exploration, combat, sabotage. Gain specializations, blah, blah, blah. Traits can be purchased with Spice Melange in the specialization tab. Having enough specialization XP will unlock the trait for the purchase. Traits enhance your character permanently. Choose which trait to purchase in order to blah blah blah. Additional augments. Augments? Okay, augments. Is augments a new thing? I don't have a thing. I've heard this before. Gathering. Ration. Increases inventory size by 1 row. Now that alone is... Because you could never actually upgrade your backpack. Which is quite annoying. But at the moment, the exploration sounds the best. Just for the inventory. What's this? Combat. Gain additional skill points. Stamina. Skill points. Skill points. Skill points. That's crazy. Sabotage. Yeah, probably exploration or combat. Let's do an exploration one. Well, we need to go to here. A lot of exploration. You can accept 3. Blushing Cavern. Haga Rift. Haga Rift. The Haga Rift sound different than the Haga Basin? Recover a cage of jewels stolen from the house lost in the Blushing Cavern. Opa Fire Operation. So we're just going to do this first, I guess. Then we'll probably... then I will start with the DLC first, before going through the free quest update, or the free story update. I feel like the story is more important, so I want to take my time with it at the end. To do the other stuff first, sorry. Just want to do these 3 quests to see kind of like what's it all about. They really need to make this whole walking over here quicker. I have this feeling the loading screen is much, much longer than it used to be. Okay, so Blushing Cavern. The map looks different, by the way, definitely. Blushing Cavern. My fighting will probably be really bad. I haven't done it in a while. I think if I have my Ornithopter close by, then I always can respawn at the Ornithopter, I think. Which is good. Okay, no Ornithopter to be had. Okay, I have a shield, right? How does this go again? There you go. Q's that, C's that. Oh, cut already. Search the last known location of the mentat for signs of his whereabouts. Oh, fuck, these are enemies. Okay. Oh my god, I hit this guy 10 times in the head. He's still alive. It's crazy. How did I change? That's crazy. These guys must must be much stronger than I am. Okay, I feel like super weak. At the same time, I'm not that weak. Like, I think I have the highest is tier 6 equipment, and I'm pretty sure I have tier 5. So, I'm not that, far behind, so this is crazy. No, I didn't want to pick up the corpse. Oh my goodness. So I actually want to do that differently. Better.
There's someone here.
Oh shit. Okay, this was already 4 heavy attacks. Man, I'm really under-equipped, I feel like. Okay, 5 heavy attacks and he dies. Yeah, I'm definitely under-equipped. A lot. Titanium ore. Awesome. Okay, then search the corpse of the mentat. What is that? I don't have a ping on the... I don't have a ping on the... What you call it? Next quest point. Oh, I do now.
Shields up. Shields up. We've got it. Who's there? I need reinforcements.
This is the first time I'm getting proper ore for T6. Don't think I've had any really had much of that at all. What's going on here?
Eyes on the enemy.
Well, I want to say this is Aerithrite. That is not what I thought it is. The fuck do I even get out of here?
I've got your back.
Okay. Can I jump down there?
There's someone here. I require assistance. Attack.
Found them!
Still not completely sure what's going on here, but that's alright. Okay, so this is basically this thing there. It's just like a I don't know what the signs are or anymore, but I think it's just basically like a siege thingy kind of situation. Alright, let's go here first and grab the corpse. I don't know what this is anymore. We go there afterwards. Ooh. This is, I would assume that this is the kind of the, what you call it, end of the map. Mysterious note. Retrieve the Opify jewels from the hidden hollow. So now we have to go down. Okay, go. I want to check out what this is though. Oh yeah, it looks like an ornithopter, right? Where you leave? It is. It has camouflage on it. Nice. How much is my... Oh, my suspense about is actually still fine. What? Let's jump down again. Backpack for they have it. Cool. Alright, so we have this now, so sounds to me like
Who's that?
I have grenades. Oh, that is cool. Also, that light is much better than what it was before. Okay. What is that? These doors are fucking weird. We're supposed to get out of here. This is a weird place. It is a really weird place. Now there was a door with the just over there. Like this is usually a sign for a what do you call it? A like an instance, like a oh my god, I can't talk. Like a dungeon instance, right? But it isn't in this case. It's basically just the exit. Not really impressed. Okay, so once you have, I think once you have the layout of this down, you can probably do this quest quite quickly. You have ingratiated yourself with the Regis family of the house. Blah, blah, blah. Collection reward 1. That's a treatise. I thought 5 was max, so that's a new thing. That
You may have noticed unusual sensations, knowledge surfacing without origin, instincts that feel calculated. This is expected. The mnemonic flutter system has begun to unspool its imprinted data. Report back when you have started to recall the training.
acquire the ranged augmentation limit trait from the skilled specialization menu. Ranged augmentation limit purchase. Talk to Tufi Hawat. So by the way, this is still not actually the DLC and or the Season 3, Story 3 update. This is just the new, what you call it, Landsrot revamp stuff. Chaka Basin. Story, minor land parks, dungeons. I think you have to spend a shitload of daily quests to get all the things done. Will probably take, if you can do 35 per week, there was, I think the highest was 40, right? That's why I have 200. So if you do every quest that you can, the 5 days per day, 5 quests per day, probably need about 6 to 7 weeks for that. Which is actually, for an MMO, it wouldn't be long.
Is underway. Tell me, has the mnemonic recall begun to surface?
Yes, it's like drowning in information, but breathing at the same time.
A precise description. The mind is taking in more than it can consciously process, yet still functioning. That tension is intentional. Do not resist the influx. Let the patterns settle. Understanding will arrive later, when the brain has integrated what it cannot yet explain. This sensation marks progress, not danger. Your recall has begun, and with action, it will sharpen into clarity.
Is that it for now?
No, this is only the foundation. Knowledge without application is inert, and we require results. Your next task is to improve your battlefield efficacy. You will do so by augmenting your equipment, shaping your tools to match the capabilities we are unlocking in you.
How do I augment equipment?
Assignments from certain great houses will compensate you with house scrip, a discrete currency used where influence matters more than law. Acquire it. Spend it wisely.
Spend on what?
With scrip, you can purchase off-world Regis compounds, imported material normally reserved for the Regis caste and their servants. Refine those compounds into Regis components, and you will possess the means to craft superior augmentations.
Understood. I'll go and do this.
Good. Here is a schematic to begin the process. Make your weapon reflect the potential we see in you.
Way of the Miser, schematic pattern grade 1. Purchase an off-world Regis compound from the Landsrat crafting vendor. House script is the accepted currency of the Landsrat crafting vendor. This currency is redeemed from Landsrat missions, blah blah blah. Claim your collection, blah blah. This vendor sells specialized components required to craft high quality items and augmentations. Price limited to stock weekly.
Sorry, but I may only trade.
Do you have a good eye for a bargain? If so, I have much to show you. I have all the materials and ingredients one...
I think these are all kind of like high value materials. It is a bit annoying that you have to always come back here to buy all that, right? Because you then have to fly back to your base to craft the shit. There's just like a fair amount of back and forth involved that's annoying. Because I can already see them asking me to go back to Fear What after I've done this. Well. Fabricate a Regis component in the Advanced Survival Fabricator. Can I just buy a Regis component? Garment. Survival. Could it be that I can't do this? Which one are my research? There you go. Okay, it's a completely new thing. Advanced Survival Fabric, there you go. I actually can't do it. So I can't do augmentations at the moment. Because I would need a tier 6. Fabricator. 140 plastanium. 45 spice melange. Okay. Fine, not doing that right now. Hold on, what am I doing? So you can see the things there. There's a green thingy and then there's two kind of minuses, which I assume is what I'm doing. Well, we're going to store this stuff. Here, so like these two. These two belong together. 69. That weapon is definitely better than the one I have at the moment. Anyway. Cervidium mass. Titanium ore. Titanium ore. Cervidium mass. Cervidium fiber. Hold on. That's wrong. Cervidium fiber. Can't actually build everything here needs plastanium, right? Except this thing. So I assume I need this to then create cervidium fibers. So I need more spice melange. Because at the moment I can't create these. And hold on, did I see this real? This is the medium. That's crazy. This is the medium refinery. How do you get to the big one? Okay. Well, we need spice sand. We need spice, basically. All right, but that's something for another time. In this case, then, we'll go and start with the how does this weapon work actually? We'll go and start with the I should probably drop this as well. Or I can do these two quests first here. Same time, I'm not really interested. I need to go there anyway. Start on the to start the DLC. I think we need to go to a one of those trading posts.
Do you have business with me, your house, sir?
Still hanging around, are you?
Still alive, are you?
Why is everyone surprised that I'm alive?
You have returned, Offwell.
Okay then.
Welcome back.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I was trying to I was trying to see where I start this quest for the DLC. That's it.
this new age male's having a crack at a whack.
Okay, I can't quite figure out where the DLC first starts. It could be that I have to craft an augmentation first. But I'm not quite sure. Anyway, so I need, you know, what's it called? Spice for that, which I don't have right now. So we can do this thing instead. Call to arms, which I think is the chapter 3 story quest continued. So not the DLC, but the actual story quest. So let's just start with that. Mission failed. Cool. Easy peasy. What's that?
Oh, look, the kitten is back. Do we have business?
Other business? Then this is goodbye. I don't. But it's fine.
I do enjoy our infrequent catch-ups. You've survived a lot longer than most of Fenring's toys. So, on to business. It seems we have a lead here in Harko. A new champion has risen in the local dueling ring. Risen suspiciously fast.
Oh yeah, there was something with a face dancer. Why do you think it is a face dancer?
Because once again, we are seeing Fenring's agents being picked off. Even the one that first reported this disappeared from the dueling ring.
Dueling ring?
Illegal dueling ring. Ever wondered why the Atreides are tolerated in Harko village, and the Harkonnen can visit Arakeen? The guild piece. It binds them all in ties of honor, the art of Canly. People who give up freedom for stiff-necked foolishness, kitten. But of course, where the law is black and white, there is also gray. And amongst the construction of Neo-Carthag, quite a scene has arisen.
Is there anything you can tell me about this champion?
Just that they go by the fighting name of Dancer of Veils, which is both extremely juvenile and also extremely indicative of a face dancer.
How do I get involved?
Well, fortunately for you, the operation is funded by yours truly. So, you simply need to give the passphrase to the guards I've bribed. Head towards the Neo-Carthag construction side of the village. Say, white for poison, black for purity, and they will let you pass. Work your way up the ranks, kitten. I don't doubt your competence. Just remember that duels can be different than brawls. Follow the rules. And give my regards to Maxim Dubrov.
Would do. Art of Canly. Okay.
Move along. This area is restricted. That means fuck off.
White for poison, black for purity.
The words are correct. What'll it be?
I've got business in the arena. Okay, so we basically have to duel our way through the arena, I guess. That just means one fight after another. One fight after another. Oh yeah, we have this fucking tread wheel thing too. It was really weird to navigate though. Anyway. Enter the arena lobby. Your Carthag arena. Ask Maxim Dobrov about participating in the arena fights.
You're new. Are you a fighter or a voyeur? I suppose we will find out soon enough. My name is Arsen Demo. This pit is my purgatory for the current eternity.
Have we met before?
Ah, yes, the prison cell. It is a small desert world indeed, is it not, my friend? Perhaps we'll run into each other in the future, outside this pit.
I can't remember this. You have an upcoming fight?
That's correct. I'm up against Vitor Azat. He's formerly of the Harkonnen military, and I am formerly of the Atreides. You see the symmetry. I'm sure that was Maxim's doing. If I had to listen to one more of his gaudy introductions.
Can just anyone duel in the ring?
The pit does not discriminate. Maxim can be cagey until he gets to know someone. He'll likely try and squeeze you for some free favors first.
Tell me about yourself.
What are you looking to know? I'm from Caladan, born to a family of rice farmers. I got off the farm by joining the Caladanian army. I've seen some real sights. But more and more I find myself yearning for home. And that is more than I normally say to a stranger.
I too hail from Caladan. No matter where I go, it calls to me.
Hail, cousin. That's the thing about home, isn't it? When we're there, we want to be anywhere else. And when we're anywhere else, we want to be there.
That person.
You look like someone who you know. Most look away from, but I can see. Yes, they sign technically yes. In practice, I fight for the crowd. That is correct. He is methodical, same as usual. Read him, draw him. It is never personal. The last honest place in the Imperium. I will tell you the dirty little secret. Spectacle brings the crowd, because dead fighters don't fill the 2x coffers. You kill Harkonnen town, yes. Harkonnen pit, the Baron doesn't even. De Vries knows. But he is more afraid of. He can't afford to. What is.
Supper's on, lads. Looks like we got fresh meat on the board. Been too long since I had a proper hunt. This one'll squeal. Carve it deep as you can, pup. The name's Aaron the Exile. Once, I ruled the Kirab with and when I return.
The coils of have you come to make sacrifice?
Okay, so these are the different enemies we have, I guess. Right.
A stranger comes out of the deserts. I wonder, do you seek to experience our blood sport as a spectator or participant?
Perhaps a little of both.
Oh, I like that answer. Then you are in luck. A bout is about to begin. It's Harkonnen versus Atreides. We've let the bad blood between these combatants boil to a simmer. Should be quite a fight.
You do get the crowd roaring, I'll give you that.
Peons, bondsmen, now familia. Tonight, our own White Horizont faces the accused Atreides spy, Arson Demo, in a fight to the death. Both men have sworn an oath that only one of them will leave the ring alive. Will the Harkonnen rightfully triumph, or will the accused Atreides leave with his honor intact? Let the blood price be paid! Let the battle begin!
Come on. I obviously want the Atreides to win. Unless they kill each other both. No, fuck.
Well, that was disappointing. Both men seem to be down and both still breathing. Down and out, battered but breathing. Barely holding on. Just like the real war, eh? Let's get these idiots out of there and get some real fights going!
Once again, the pit has been fed its steady diet of blood and cheers. Be honest, what do you think?
Arson demo deserves better than a draw.
Well, the pit giveth and the pit taketh away. The only sure thing is that anything can happen within its depths. In either case, those two will live to fight another day. Perhaps you'll be the next opponent. So, what brings you here? Fame? Money? Bloodlust?
Elara 2x and me.
Ilara and I had an understanding. I would pay her back later. Unless... What did she send you to me for?
I'm looking for someone who's not what they seem.
How mysterious.
What do you know about the Dance of Veils?
Ilara may have sent you, but I don't know you from a hole in the ground. You'll agree, a little paranoia is healthy, yes?
How do you suggest we solve this dilemma?
We need to get to know each other more. And there is no better way to learn about someone than seeing them in the pit. Take on a fight or two, melt the ice. Perhaps we get a measure of each other. Perhaps we can then speak more freely, the both of us. Yes?
How does one go about becoming a fighter in the pits?
The moment I saw you, I had a flash of pugilistic prescience. Here stands a contender. Here stands a blessing of the battle gods. Whether you feed the pit or are fed to it, you'll need a name before we start. Something for the people to chant and cheer and dread. Suggestions?
The nameless one.
No. Everyone suggests that. The nameless one. No name, nobody, endless variations. All donkey dong in the mouth. What else you got?
The Mysterious Stranger.
Not bad, but we just had a fighter with that name. Had his head knocked clean into his chest cavity. We couldn't pry it out. What else?
The Degenerate Killer.
Oh, let me try that. The Degenerate Killer! Yes, I like it. It's got glamour, filth, and danger all entwined. That's it. You are the Degenerate Killer.
I'm ready for my first fight. I'm ready to enter the arena.
The pit courts a new consort. One baptism of blood and you'll sing the praises of our brutal faith. Enter and be reborn a legend. Or a stain. First, you face a pack of scavengers. Individually, not so formidable. But you'd be surprised how fast a swarm can strip a skeleton clean.
Scavengers.
Tonight, the arena becomes a storm of blood. Multiple warriors, multiple fates. Who will claim the sand? Who will feed it? From the back alleys of oblivion to the blood-soaked sands, the Degenerate Killer has arrived!
Okay. It's quite annoying if there's so many enemies at the same time. And when they come from each angle, it just makes it really difficult to kind of like dodge and then knock it down. Gotta be always on the move. Root the Scrapper.
I jest.
Root the Scrapper.
Oh, little bird.
Hey there! Need any products that are more... No, don't.
Fresh meat. You swagger like the Badlands taught you something. Too bad that knowledge is less than worthless in the pit. Down here, every move is measured in blood. Every mistake paid for with teeth and bone. Don't think your scars will save you. But the real question is, whose side are you on? Imperial lapdog, or someone tired of bowing to chains?
Answer to House Atreides, not for coin, not for chains, but for honor. That's enough to keep me standing in the pit.
House loyalty is fine in words, but the pit doesn't care whose banner you carry. Baron or Duke, survival's the only master that counts down here.
How'd you get that handle, Brute?
On account of the brutality I'm capable of, step into the arena with me and find out.
How did you end up in the pit?
I was an enforcer once upon a time. Had a family of scavengers to protect. Kirimdor thought they could take what wasn't theirs, but they learned quick enough. In the Badlands, pistols and blades teach lessons faster than words.
How'd you end up here?
Bastard show mercs hit our camp in the Haga Basin. My kin died where they stood. I should have died too, but the bastards left me breathing. Slavers hold me off, thought I'd fetch coin. I broke more masters than they broke me, so they chained me for the pits instead.
Good luck, Brute. May the best fighter win.
Luck's for fools and gamblers, but our wagers are paid in blood. And when you lose, only dust remains. Every climber swears they've got the strength, the scars, and the story. The pit don't care. Prove it. Then step close, climber.
So we're probably gonna go around the room, right? I would assume.
Ah, the degenerate killer returns. Can you... Early days. There's much more to learn. But I do know you are a real fighter. Not just so much gory decoration to be strewn about for the real bouts. But you haven't had a real bout. A true opponent. I adore that enthusiasm. But before the fight, consider going. My ambitions are lofty. I dream. I want drama. Rival. I want the audience to gape in awe, to know that. And what did you make of him? He does at that. I would hate to be the next poor bastard to face him in the pit. Then it will be our brutal bulk of muscle. Remember, make it epic. You're not some... The audience is bearing witness.
Okay. I was cutting him a bit short because he's talking too much. Too much bullshit, that is.
For violence. The desert delivered. Back in the pit. Bruised but never broken. Give it up for our favorite scavenger, Brute the Scrapper! And facing him, named the trail of bodies they left behind. Born in blood, forged
General Killer is such an uninspired name. It's really bad. Oh, he has like both healths. Nice. The fuck?
Hush! It'll all be over soon.
Okay, okay.
Eyes on target.
My goodness, can't move. Fucking hell.
Brute the Scrapper is down! The pit claims another, and the degenerate killer lives up to their name! That's one more rung on the ladder to champion! How far will this butcher climb?
You put the screws to Brute quite nicely. The crowd has a taste of your name, and they like it. The pit is not done with you yet.
I don't care about the crowd, only what needs to be done.
It's not just the crowd. The other fighters have noticed you too. Brute may not be the best, but he is among the best. The others whisper your name. They are eager to meet you in the arena.
I'm most interested in the Dance of Veils. What can you tell me about them?
A strange figure, an ultimate gladiator. I really don't know anything about them. Not knowing would normally drive me crazy, but the mystique is glorious. They are the top contender here. Perhaps I could learn more if you did me a little favor.
What favor?
I strive to make this fighting arena a grander experience. To that end, I recently sent an agent to fetch an item. Something one cannot buy in a shop. That agent never returned.
What do you need me to do?
I have lost contact with my missing courier somewhere over the shore. Find the crash. Find my package. I recommend you bring a radiation suit. Do this, and there will be more fights, more information, more trust. Consider this an investment in friendship.
Okay.
You again.
Like I need to travel from the arena to Haku Village, from Haku Village to Haga Basin, from Haga Basin then to my base to grab the stuff I need, and from my base to the Sheol, whatever it's called, and all the way back.
Remember the sacrifices made to secure our way of life.
Okay, so I can actually go there directly. Now that is helpful. So there must be there must be someone I can talk to. What's wrong? Yep. There must be someone I can talk to at the arena to get me directly to the overland map instead of going back to Hako Village. So we're gonna need our radiation suit, and then we're gonna switch over to the, I can't remember what it's called, but to the other ornithopter because it has bigger storage. Because when we go to the show, it gives us a chance to grab that other resource, whatever the fuck it's called, I can't remember, that we need for duranium, or I think it's called duranium. Radiation suit. Boom. Nope. F. salt ornithopter, that's it. Oh, I completely forgot about that temperature. Yes, it's there on the right hand side in the hub. Where you have your altitude on the left, you have the temperature on the right hand side. And then if you use the, whatever this is called, booster, temperature will go up. If it hits the top, it goes into overheating, of course. Do I see this correctly that there's 2 more spots that I can fill on this ornithopter that I haven't? Should do that, shouldn't I? Where's the radiation? Oh, at the bottom left. Tempered PSU. It appears as PSU was tempered with, causing an explosion during flight. Sabotage is a reasonable conclusion. Okay.
Killer, you there? Good. Let's find out what happened to my missing courier. I suppose this is a good time to tell you that the package you're looking for contains a radiation core. Not to worry, it's perfectly safe, I think. Check for the sealed container. Just make sure you're wearing your suit. Respect the suit. If the radiation core isn't there, you'll have to get it yourself in the wreck of the Aurea. Be alert. Don't linger, and you'll make it out just fine. And I will make it worth your while.
Locate the radiation core. Radiation level too high. That's it. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, goodbye. Oh my god, that's it? It's crazy. It's basically nothing. What's going on there in the back? they increase the kind of like capacity for this thing? Because I didn't have the feeling that I could usually carry this much around. Maybe I should go to the deep desert and see if I can find any spice melange. Been there forever. I think I've had enough, so we're just gonna head out of here. Thing is, I'm actually not quite sure what kind of stuff. Oh, this is an assault ornithopter, so this is actually meant for fighting. So I think you can attach like a rocket launcher and stuff like that. Which I was like, I don't need that. So if you look at research, Assault on the rocket launcher, thruster. Right. Got the thruster, rocket launcher, storage. Which I have, so I could get the rocket launcher. It's a nice location here. I definitely, hold on, I need that. That. Oh. Have enough of that shit. Now, that's what we just grabbed, right? Can grab a few more aluminum, I guess. Oh. No, we only need one of those and 4 of those. Right. So 500 aluminum plus 2000 jasmium would together do 500 duralanium. Whatever the fuck it's called. Alright, that should be good though. Awesome. Maybe I should use the... This is also like 3 attachments, right? Buggy, scout, rocket launcher, thruster. Can I build that? Let's see. Because the thruster is actually quite nice. Which one's a bigger one? That one, right? Is this no? Duraluminum. Okay. That's actually a drink up too. Okay, now assemble. Module already attached. Let's go on for the storage MK4. Okay. So I can have either the storage or the thruster. Let me just carry the fucking storage with me. Detach storage. Assemble thruster. Because I just want to be, if I use this ornithopter, I basically just want to be quickly about and not worry too much about what I carry with me. And if I need to carry something with me, I can always put the storage one back on. There we go. Neo-Catholic dueling ring. Sorry, nearly went to the wrong direction.
There you are. Not to sound impatient, but do you have my package?
A radiation core is a curious sort of package to be waiting for, isn't it?
Well, I have big plans for this fighting arena. Grand plans. Don't sweat the details. Nothing you need to concern yourself over.
Your curious ornithopter was sabotaged, but you don't look surprised by that.
It's not the first incident. I have more than a few enemies.
I was ambushed as well. Care to comment?
Look, I appreciate the favor, but I don't know you beyond your fight pit name. Ilara sent you. I will give you more fights. Help how I can. But you let me worry about my problems. Thank you for the package. Now, let's see about getting you some more glory in the pit, eh?
What's next?
The pit hungers for you again. You've savaged our behemoth brute. But what happens when we surround you with savages? Time to tangle with the feral children of blood, muck, and filth. Like a lion facing hyenas, you will square off against a pack of Kirab.
the arena becomes a storm of blood. Multiple warriors, multiple fates. Who will claim the sand? Who will feed it? From the back alleys of oblivion to the blood-soaked sands, the degenerate killer has arrived!
What are those pits? Oh my goodness. Defeat Aaron the Exile.
You spilled the blood of the brook. You spilled the blood.
There is nothing but the...
You live, pup, for another day.
Good luck.
No luck in this pit. Only blood, sweat, and screams. The coin of survival, offered in equal measure for the mob's delight. And they care little who pays the toll, so long as the pit runs red.
Better wash up. I think you still have a bit of Kirab on you. I jest. Now, to give you a real opponent.
What did you have in mind?
Aaron the Exile, a former warlord among the Kirab, cast out for reasons one can only guess at. He plans to take back what he lost, one corpse at a time.
Has Aaron the Exile acted strangely lately?
We are not but freaks and curiosities here, degenerate killer. Strange doesn't exactly stand out, if you catch my meaning.
Very well.
I would wish you luck, but it would be a shame if Aaron lost. He's nurtured such a vicious, entertaining rivalry with the Master of Chains. Perhaps you'll go have a talk with Aaron and cultivate an equally antagonistic relationship. Form a connection, then strangle each other with it.
Master of Chains. This guy?
So you can fight. Little bird is preening. That's a prelude to a fall. You still need to get past Aaron the Exile
before I can honor your innards.
What can you tell me about Aaron?
He's got a rare contempt for me, seeing how he was sold into slavery. If
This guy's still alive.
You again.
You fought well.
Well enough to make you sweat. Not well enough to keep you down. Your next big match is that Kirimdor prick, Aaron. The snake so mean his own pack drove him off at gunpoint. Filth like him don't fight to win. They fight to drag you down into the dirt they were born in. Take him down, or end up buried in the rot that spawned him.
What's really keeping you going here?
I guess we've been down this crooked road long enough that I can level with you. When I said my family was all killed, that wasn't the whole truth. My young sister, Athanasia, was away collecting dew and survived. She followed the slavers when they took me and tracked my broken ass halfway across the Arga Basin.
Tough girl.
Damn right. She was trained by me. She may look innocent, but she'll tap your femoral artery in a blink and leave your life running down your leg.
Where's she now?
Got a place at the beer hall up above. Anivars, I think she said. The lady who runs it has a soft spot for strays. I told her to get out of Arco and find a life. Forget me. But the poor girl got it in her head she can wager enough to buy my freedom.
Betting on you.
Yes, betting on me. Who else? I'll have you know I had a nice little winning streak going. Until you came into the picture.
Well, the next time you see Athanasia, give her this hot tip and she reckons Solaris.
What hot tip is that?
Smart money's on the degenerate killer. Alright.
You just can't keep a... Your next opponent is refuse tossed out of the Kirab. I invite you to contemplate just what sort of red...
I fear this is kind of like you get one small quest to go somewhere else between each major fight, then you have to fight a group of, whatever you're fighting next, and then the champion of them. And there's still 1, 2, 3, I think 4 others, if not 5 even.
You asked for violence. The desert delivered. He lost the duel, lost his tribe, lost his name, but the Kirab didn't kill him. They sold him. And now the arena collects. From the filth of Haga Basin, here crawls Aaron the Exile. And facing him, from nobody to nightmare, 3 fights deep and climbing the heap, it's the Degenerate Killer!
Oh, come on, give me more!
The fucking thing there in the middle is what's going on there. How do the grenades? Can't remember. You know what?
Time to go to sleep!
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is fucking radiation. Oh my goodness. I am completely fucking this up. Okay, cool. Away. Come on. There it is. Now, what is going on with this thing in the middle? What's going on with this?
The pit drinks deep tonight. Blood of the Kirimdor spilled for your pleasure. Another body, another echo in the crowd. The killer doesn't just win, they claim. Keep your eyes on this one, Harko. If they keep climbing, we'll all be kneeling before a monster.
I think I have 8 or 9 unspent skill points. I should probably put them in to get extra stamina and whatnot.
Go away. You think respect makes the blood flow less? Still, you've earned mine. Few do, but take care. Killers who bow may rise higher than kings.
I have no need for a thrown errand, just a pathway of skulls to mark where I've walked.
Then start carving, pup. But know every skull you take just adds to the weight dragging you down. I've worn that crown before, and it rots fast.
Ever noticed any of the fighters different, not themselves?
Different? Ha! They're all the same when the blood starts flying. Meat screaming for air, while the sand drinks them dry. Listen, if you're hunting ghosts, pup, you'll find none here. Just killers and carcasses.
What can you tell me about the Dance of Veils?
The Dancer of Veils dances through the pit like fire through dry grass. Beautiful, swift, and merciless. Admire, fear, respect, but do not follow blindly. I've watched the pit swallow many who fancied themselves ghosts, legends, or gods. Silk or shadow, it matters not. The sand only remembers screams and the shape of bodies on its floor.
So you really think you make it back to the Kirib?
Lads are for mintats and merchants. I've got something better, Pop. The certainty of my fists and the will to use them. By iron chains or broken skulls, I'll walk the Kirab again. And when I do, it won't be as a petitioner, but as a plague.
What's different than the last time they cast you out?
What's different? Me. I've been reforged in blood and sand. The pit scours weakness, leaves only iron. The Kirab won't recognize the man they cast out. When I return, I'll drag the pit's fury behind me, 1,000 screams strong. Let them try and bar the gates.
Looks like the only shit-piled high in this pit is you.
Celebrate while the pit hums for you, meat. The Master of Chains takes this stage next, and mark me well, Pup. If you thought my knives were bad, you've seen nothing. He twists iron and bone.
Cool.
There you are! They murmur your name around the pit. Your fight with Brute was no fluke. Aaron's defeat proves it. You are a contender to watch.
The universe gave me nothing. By my own skill do I write my fortune.
Yes, the universe seems set with its monolithic casts. Yet there are narrow paths by which one might ascend, often while lubricated with blood. I myself am looking to rise from the heap and conquer my current woes. We are but acquaintances. Surely you do not need to hear of my troubles.
Something tells me you have another favor to ask.
Have you heard of the Elaka drug? It is formed from burning Elaka wood. Mutes the self-preservation instinct. Fantastic for gladiator fights.
You need me to acquire this?
I awaited a shipment that never arrived. Find out what went wrong. Find my Elaka. I will help you further infiltrate the Fight Pit community.
Fight Pit community. Deep desert. It's in the deep desert. Interesting. So I should probably actually head back first home to grab the assault ornithopter, I think. Either way. Skills. What weapon am I using? Blade. Long blade. Well. Definitely want to actually get this right. Max stamina. That is really good. 2, 3. The thing I actually want is probably... Oh, I have learned this. Awesome. Probably want to change this with the Shakeware Claw when I'm in there. I even have oh, okay. Oh, these cost fucking spice. Insane. I mean, getting extra skill points +3, that's actually really nice, by the way. Anyway, I think this will be it for me for today. It's quite late. So we continue this next time. Thank you very much for watching.